independent fire team size elements moving.
Yeah, we moved in one huge column, but it was like everyone stayed in like a rally point and didn't move until they got to like another rally point and then clustered back up. It was like the first team just snuck through real slow once we got there with radio in. And that's how it was. Like a lot of people probably in the rally point were like, what the hell are we doing? What the hell are we doing? But, I mean, shit paid off. So.
Okay. Now on that, in that situation, what was the enemy location and what was their plan? I'm mainly talking about this one mortar team.
They were located right in the middle of what was the little pear orchard or something like pear trees.
Dried out creek bed.
Yeah.
Streamline with tree line.
They had a little canal that they build up for so that they can pump the water from out of the river and then it flows so that they can grow all their crops. And well, the canal was built up, so that was their vantage point. They could get up on this canal and see they could actually see our base from this, so that they had a perfect aiming point with that. And they had 3 tubes. I'm not sure how many rounds they had, but
3 rounds or more.
Yeah, 3 or 4 rounds. Yep.
And what was the enemy intent?
Harass, just to carry out the plan of the day.
Yeah, just
we always got
fire, really.
They had like probably 4 major primary harassing fire shot spots, pauses that they hit us from like at least every other day.
Yeah, that was perfect too because it was so
right on time.
We had
the same time around there in the morning or in the, like right before dusk.
Yeah, we kind of knew when the mortars were coming. We were like, I better get inside. We're gonna get mortar in a little bit here. It was one of those things. But they had it in a good spot because they had it there. There was like 6 foot tall weeds there, and they just hid the stuff right inside the weeds when they were done using it. And we actually basically had to trip over to find it. Like I knew roughly where it came from, but you never know when when the echo bounces, it might change the sound of where it came from. Well, I got lucky with when I got to about where I thought it was. I was like, all right, we're stopping right here. We had just patrolled out there, and then I was like, well, we're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna search this area real thoroughly. So everyone went off on their own. We were all real close together, so everyone went off on their own. And Rigoli happened to find a mortar container with a live mortar, and from there, then we just thoroughly searched the weeds, and that's when we started finding everything.
What